How do you troubleshoot DNS errors? Imagine trying to visit your favorite website and suddenly getting a message that says the site can't be reached. Frustrating, right? Sometimes this happens because of DNS errors. But what exactly are DNS errors? They happen when the domain name system fails to turn a website name into its IP address, making it impossible for your browser to find the site. Troubleshooting these errors involves a step-by-step process, starting with simple checks and moving to more detailed diagnostics. First, look at your network and device settings. Make sure all your cables are plugged in properly and your router and switches are powered on. On your computer, run the command ipconfig all if you're using Windows. This shows your IP address, subnet mask, gateway, and DNS server settings. Confirm that your device is set to get its IP address and DNS server automatically if your network uses Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. Next, clear the DNS cache. Sometimes, outdated or corrupted DNS data stored on your device causes errors. On Windows, type ipconfig flush DNS in the command prompt. This clears the cache. If you're troubleshooting a DNS server, clear its cache too, using commands like dnscmd/clearcache or PowerShell's clear DNS server cache. Then, test DNS resolution manually. Use tools like NSLOOKUP or dig to ask specific DNS servers for domain name results. For example, type NSLOOKUP example.com 8.8.8.8 to query Google's public DNS server. This helps you see if the DNS server responds correctly or if there's a timeout. If the server doesn't respond or gives wrong answers, the problem might be with the DNS server itself. Check if the DNS server is authoritative for the domain or if it forwards queries to other servers. Sometimes, DNS issues are caused by misconfigured DNS records or recursion problems. Review your DNS records if you manage the domain. DNS security extensions, or DNSSEC, can also cause errors if validation fails. If DNSSEC is enabled, temporarily disable it to see if that fixes the issue. Use online tools to analyze DNSSEC errors and fix any misconfigurations. Monitoring DNS queries can help too. Use DNS trace tools to follow a query from the root servers down to the authoritative servers. This shows where the resolution process fails. Review logs and error messages at each step for clues. Environmental factors like network congestion or high latency can cause timeouts. Test your network's connection to DNS servers and check for delays. Firewalls or security software might block DNS traffic, which usually occurs on port 53. Make sure these are not blocking your DNS requests. Malware or viruses can interfere with DNS operations, so run a scan if you suspect infection. Many operating systems have built-in troubleshooting tools that can diagnose and sometimes fix DNS problems automatically. Use these tools to save time. If the issue persists after all these steps, contact your internet service provider or DNS service provider. Share your diagnostic results, like NSLOOKUP outputs and error logs, to help them assist you better. Following this process from simple checks to advanced diagnostics can help you fix DNS errors quickly. This method aligns with best practices in software debugging and network troubleshooting, helping you become more confident in resolving connectivity issues.